Petty, 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 petty.
Hey yo, keep up with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drugs, is it true?
I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
You uncle fucking ass bitch, you thought it was over? Fuck you and your $175 for a laptop needing ass management. Bitch, we in this motherfucking steak gang, ho. Circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, started in a rumor house, popular in Montgomery, that was back in '03, breaking down the whole beat. That's my nigga Roman, he'll tell you I'm a OG. That's my nigga Roman, he'll tell you what he sold me. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Out of space high, all day I'm in the nosebleed. 24/7, get the bag, count the proceeds. Said she ain't to please and she proceed to get on both knees. Told her keep her pussy, all I wanted deep throat clean. Rolling up hot boxes, sweating to the OD. On an all-nighter full of road, getting no sleep. In and out of town on the road, paying 4 weeks. Plug with the plug, that deal price is so cheap. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Don't get tagged hot as hell, watching for the police. See me in the streets, no nigga, you don't know me. Circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip.
Serving after crack, I feel like Jesus on that trap of that. There's an eagle in my lap, double clip that's rapid fat. I don't need no church, I'm in the booth, I'm about to testify. In the jungle, pumping weight, nothing like an exercise. Headed to the Rose Bowl, about to rock the stadium. Tripping soldiers like a boss, they asking what I pay for them. Shoot to kill for real, we trying to penetrate your cranium. Police never gave a fuck, that's why we always blaming them. Nigga with an attitude, feel like Dr. Dre and them. I don't fuck with suckers, I don't trust them, I don't play with them. Hit them from the back, I hit the door cause I don't lay with them. Always ready for some shit, my niggas bout they can't still. Bands on me now, we doing donuts in the Lambo, plenty gun, plenty ammo, gotta get it. Cause this man no money, power, what I stand for, going around like a tornado. Got a pluggy from Barbados, eating good, stay with
Circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, fresh to death killing it.
And I am B. Nicole's aunt. Uh, Phyllis is my niece, and I don't know why she's spreading the rumor that she's not B. Nicole's mom, because she is. We love Phyllis and we love B. Nicole. Ever since I've found out she was my niece and we found her, well, she found us. She's been accepted with the whole family. We have no problem. That is the Whitehead family that I'm speaking about. Now, the Levine family that Phyllis from, I don't know about them. I grew up with them, but I don't know a lot about them. But I know that we was told that we had a niece that had been given away, right, for adoption. And I was there sitting like, I'm gonna say probably a week before we found Brooke, before Brooke found us. And I was asking my daughter, and I said, we got a niece out there. I don't know where she's at or where she where she would be. I said, I wonder will we ever see her again, or will we ever see her, in this lifetime? Well, then they called my brother, and my brother got in touch with us and told us that our niece, Tony's daughter, was looking for us, and that she wanted to meet us in Lone Oak, and we from Lone Oak. And we were like, okay, yeah, yeah. And so I called around, got the whole family together. We met over my brother's house. They came in, and straight off, you could see the resemblance. You could see my brother and her. You could see that my sisters, and she looks like two or three of my sisters, pretty, and we was like, this is Tony's daughter, so we embraced her. And ever since then, it's been great. We will never disown Brooke or her children. So I don't know why Phyllis is being so mean, but she's got an evil streak that I didn't know she had. And she's doing the same thing that Brooke did. Phyllis was looking for her family also. So when she was younger, we didn't know anything about her. Phyllis called me and wanted me to go to Chicago with her because her brothers lived in Chicago. And that's Robert, Mike, Lewis, and David. So I went with her to meet her biological brothers. So I don't know why she being so hard on Brooke when she went through the same thing and she know the feelings. They opened their arms to her, even the stepmom that she was born before my brother and his wife got married. But she still opened her home up to her, and she treated her with respect, and to this day she still do. But Phyllis, somehow she just
Like a,
got a lot of hatred for us. Hello? You got a question?
no, I'm saying, so it's like a repeated cycle in your opinion?
It is. It's repeated cycle. And I told Brooke the same thing. I said, well, Brooke, she's doing the same thing that you did. She wanted to meet her family. And after my mom, after my mother and my father died, she was, me and Robert, Phyllis' brother, was over Brooke's house. He was talking to her on the phone, and she said, well, I don't have anything else to do with them people, meaning us. After mom and dad gone, I ain't got nothing else to do with them. So I don't know what that's all about. But you know what? I'm not going to waste any tears or any of my energy trying to find out why, because she said that we did her so wrong when we found out she was pregnant. I didn't know she was pregnant, tell the truth. And then it come out that she was, and who she was by. She was pregnant by. So whatever she's saying that we did, I don't know. But you know what?
Could
We
you
got Brooke.
clarify who she
Tell
was
him. I said, we
pregnant by?
got
And I
Brooke.
think Bina Cole is hitting the link.
Say what?
I said, I think B. Nicole just joined us, and I was asking if you didn't mind, could you clarify who she was pregnant by, if you don't mind? If you do, I understand.
She was pregnant by my brother.
Hi,
Tony.
Auntie. I'm here. I got your back.
She was pregnant by my brother. This is what I was told. And from the looks of Brooke, I mean, we didn't do a DNA or nothing. I don't guess they did, but that's what I'm told, and I believe it because Brooke's a whitehead. Now, like I say, I don't have any DNA to give you, but I know that's what we was told, and that's probably why she left Lona.
Is that what she's agreed to?
Yes, she told Brooke the same thing, so evidently it's true. And I'm just going on the record because I don't want Brooke feeling like she done something wrong, or Brooke hadn't did anything wrong. Brooke just Brooke, and I'm glad she found us, and I mean we're just happy as we can be. So
Yes, God.
whatever
Who,
Phyllis,
do you mind me asking who your brother is in relation to Philly Phil.
Who my brother
Being
is,
messy.
who my
I'm
brother
not
is
being
in
messy.
relation.
I'm asking for clarification because I've said these things. If she doesn't want to, I understand, but I've said these things and I don't want people to think I'm just spouting stuff out.
Right.
So you want to know who Tony Whitehead is in relation to me and Philly Phil?
Yes, ma'am.
Tony's my brother. Philly Phil is my niece, my brother's daughter, my older brother's daughter. Philly Phil and Tony is niece and nephew.
Gotcha. Anything, how do you feel about, because I know you saw the video where I
Well,
pointed out how she was almost at work gloating about calling B. Nicole's job and pretty much brushing off her granddaughter. How do you feel about that?
I feel that's when I put on there that she's so evil, because it take an evil person to do a child like that, let no do your daughter like that, a grandchild or just a child, period. You know, I mean, I talk to kids every day when I go to the store, wherever I go. Kids gonna wave at you, they're gonna speak to you, and what you're gonna do? Stand there and walk off and not say anything to them, just acknowledge them like they're nobody. That's the easiest thing in the world, but Phyllis just evil. I don't know why she got so evil. I don't know if it's when my brother died, because I called her to let her know that he had passed away. And I think around the same time when I told her that, well, I left a message because she wouldn't talk to us anyway. And I think that's something to do with it. I'm not sure. I'm not a psychologist, but in the middle of that, when he passed away and when um, Brooke and her had they fallout or whatever, it has maybe something to do with that. I'm not sure. She just changed. I
Why
don't
do you
know.
think she's mad at Brooke? Because nobody has been able to, like, she keeps saying that Brooke knows why she was upset at her, and Brooke says the only thing she can think of is that she wanted to meet the rest of the family.
And that's probably it. I mean, it's petty because she's petty. She's being real petty anyway, you know. But I really don't know what her motive is besides she wanted to meet us. And I don't blame Brooke. I would have sought out to meet my other half of the family also. I mean, she can't blame her for that. I mean, any person that then adopted, they want to know who they family, the history and all this stuff, sickness or whatever. It's just something natural that they want to do. And for her to be so mean, I'd rather that she had never even said anything to Brooke after she found out where she was at, than to have a relationship with her, then cut her off. Now,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
rather
that's
for her
what
had not
tore me up.
said anything to her, but that's just how she did it. So
And that's what tore me up too when I started hearing the story. I'm like, so wait a minute, you had a chance to walk away after she reached out to you. You
mhm,
chose not to. You involved all these kids and adults and rest of the family.
mhm.
Then you cut everybody off, and now you're mad.
And now she cut her brother off because he speaks to Brooke all the time. He's like, "You're my niece, and nothing gonna change that." And now she's mad at him, so she won't have anything to do with him. So anybody do their own family like that, they brothers and sisters, I I don't know, but you had me go on me. You was like, we want to know when you start effing your uncle. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have to apologize for that. I was being mean because she was being mean to me.
Well, I had, you know what? I was giving you a kudos on that because I was pissed at her too. But you know what? We all got lives to go. And like they were saying, how did you not know? I didn't know. I had my own family that I was taking care of. My first initial question was, why did Phyllis come to Lone Oak to live with my grandmother when we didn't even know nothing about Phyllis that much? I mean, and all of a sudden she down living with her. And I'm like, why is she living with with my mom? Right. And then next thing I know, she's gone. And I'm like, what's really going on? But I had my own family to take care of. And she would come down to the house and visit. She was like 16, 17, I think. And I mean, next thing I know, Phyllis is gone. Then I hear about she done had a baby and gave it away and all of this stuff. And I'm like, wow. And then 2-3 years later, she called me, wanted me to take her to Chicago to meet her brothers. And that's how we got with Phyllis. And then
I got two questions. How does the family feel about the way she's treating B. Nicole? Is she the only one in the family that feels that way?
About the family on my side and family on
On your side.
On my side, the family's fine. The family, you know what? The only ones that know probably anything about what's going on YouTube is me. I'm pretty much the only one that goes on and watch and listen because I got into it. And the rest of the family, they don't really know, but I tell them about it. They say, you know what? Ain't about thinking about Phyllis. They're just a bunch of junk. They said she shouldn't have been doing what she was doing. Now she's shamed because everybody know her secret. And that's what that's it problem. Long as the secret was hidden, she was fine. When it came out, now she don't know what to do. I mean, she probably gonna have a breakdown. I hope she don't. But
She's the one that told that secret.
That way.
She's the one that let that secret out.
Exactly. She did it to herself. And she said it one day on one of the shows. She said, well, I did this to myself. I mean, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I heard when she said, well, I have nobody to be mad at but myself. Well, you're right. You don't tell people stuff you don't want to get out like that. And you tell somebody something that's not even your brother or your family, you calling him your brother, because I was on there when they started this YouTube thing, brother and sister and all this, and I'm like, wow. But I didn't know she was spreading her business like that.
Had y'all known about Phyllis being pregnant, would you think anybody on y'all's side would have taken her in?
I think it would have, because I have a sister named Bobby. She didn't have any children at the time. I think she would have took Brooke in because she took Tony's other kids in. She had one son of Tony's that she raised. I probably would have took her. If we got the chance to take one of them, we would, some of the children, we would have took some of the children. It's we was not. I didn't get asked. One of my sisters was asked, and I just found this out when I met Brooke. It was like I had 3 kids of my own. My other sister had 2 or 3 single, but they just didn't ever confide in us to tell us this. And so I don't know what the reason were, but some of us knew, some of us didn't. And I do believe if she had to come and say that she had this little girl that any of y'all want to take her, some of us would have took her.
Do you have any parting words for
her? Oh, let's see. I really, I don't know any parting words for Phyllis, but she needs to grow up and become a woman. Brooke called her a little girl because she's acting like a little girl. She got 2 children. She needs to just stay off of YouTube, keep her thoughts to herself. Like she was saying, it's her fault. She shouldn't. Don't go around telling people things that you don't want to come back, because sure, you put it out there, it's coming back one day, sooner or later. And if she hadn't put it out there with Mike wouldn't have said anything. Especially when you piss people off, they're going to come back with all the firepower they have. So she should know this by now. She's 50 some years old. If you don't know now, you never know. But anyway, my
Just to be clear, as far as you know, no one on either side of the family has done anything to PP to make her just run around cussing people out.
no,
'Cause I've seen some of the group text messages.
I know there is nothing that I know that we have done to Phyllis, to PP. I know on my side. I don't know the other side, but I know on my side of the family, there's nothing we done to Phyllis. We treat Phyllis like we treat all the rest of our niece and nephews. I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and they all come under the same umbrella with us. We love our family. We want to get them together. We try to, teach them what we can because I'm the older generation now in our family. So we love all our nieces and nephews, Phyllis included, the guys in Chicago, wherever they at. If they want to be with us, we definitely want them, you know, with us in our family. So I don't know what her problem is. She just wants to stand alone, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she's having a breakdown.
Could be, but if she's having a breakdown, it's the last place to do it is on YouTube. Right? All you have to do
Exactly.
is cut that off.
Exactly. And when I came on there and I said that got the rumor kind of like that she may be trying to say that he raped her, but no. People I talk to my family members in Lone Oak that was going to school at the time she was going to school. They was telling me that she was like he was her boyfriend. They thought she would fight when girls trying to talk to my brother, and she would just cut up. So they was like she trying to date her uncle, and people there knew about. They didn't tell me about it. I didn't know about it. I asked my niece the other day, and she said, "Oh, girl, yeah, blah blah blah." She just told me different things, and I'm like, "What?" So and we missed a lot of things. I missed a lot, but I got people I can go back and talk to, so they tell me what she was doing, and I was like, I was taken back. I couldn't believe it.
That's her saying, right? Taking it back.
Hey, we can. That's my niece. But to today, I feel bad for her. I mean, because she's my niece. I still love. She don't care for us, me, but I mean that's just how it is. I mean, it is what it is. So by her being mad at us or whatever, it's not taking nothing from Brooke.
It's actually doing her more damage than anyone else because nobody else feels as strongly or as upset like she is. So it's only stressing her out.
Right. She's the only one being stressed. I'm gonna tell you, it really is my family, my nephews, my nieces, my sisters, my kids. I have 3 children. They all, I mean, we're like, Brooke is our family. You mess with Brooke, and that's why I came on there and said that. I mean, don't be making lies and making up lies about my brother because I don't like that. I mean, I was feeling bad when y'all was dragging her, but the way she's doing Brooke, I don't feel bad anymore because it's affecting Brooke and her children.
And she knows it. And this is part of the reason that she was doing it. She was getting a kick out of knowing that
That's
Nicole was wanting to have a relationship with her.
Well, look, y'all. That's my husband. I gotta get off and see what he wants. I gotta go.
Well, thank you, Aunt Pat, for talking to me. Hope to see you in the chat again.
I'm gonna stay out of that chat, but anyway. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Auntie. Love you.
Love you too.
Any last words, B. Nicole? Because you got all these folks running around her calling her little girl. You got any last words?
Child, I'm just like, I just wish she'll just be quiet and just chill. Like, I'm not mad at you, you know, and I'm moving on. I'm done with it. I don't have to be your child. I'm good with it. But just stop calling my job, stop down talking me and making up stuff. That's all I really want to say to you. I love you. I pray for you every day. I hope God, works on your heart, whatever it is that I did to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not begging for no relationship. I'm just apologizing because in order for me to move on, I have to forgive. So, my kids, I'm teaching my kids, they still love you. Any day, if you was to ever come back, we forgive and we love, we family. But please just stop. It's not a good look. It's really not. Your child is supposed to want to be like you. But after everything I've seen, I thank God that he gave me the mother he gave me. And that's all I got to say.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to B Nicole's channel, or you not black. We out, y'all.
My feet up, my feet up, my feet
The trap, I'm
up.
doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me.
My feet up,
I'm doing me.
my feet up.
Hey, yo, get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Certain scenes, I'm talking to post with drugs, is influence. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Way to work naked like a skinny bitch, no profit needed for the crucifixion. Sold out, couple screws missing. Paranoid niggas superstition. No paper in the room efficient. Niggas slow, what a nigga mission. Without a diamond, still shine glisten. Set around so everybody hitting. Call it strong, trying to go a mission. Mathematics, simple addition. Bad luck like a bad kid. One of the few still a better shit, no matter what. Never act different, no GPS. Put the neck tripping. Money cup, guess I'm back sipping. Like that's a kid, I guess I'm back a hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Certain scenes, I'm off the post with drugs, is influence. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me.
I was riding the tours, driven on the way. Got another little bun, them another game. Go by the X-Plane, pop out the game. Back down with the dude, shot a brother lane. Near reach at a rally, it's another eight. Ball from the rock, step with an eight. I'm a star cloud now, I'm an outer Spain. Roll running, show money, get it straight today. Black brother finna kid, have him on the way. Riding 36, 9 press the whole day. I was counting money way back a whole day. 7 8 when I bought MoneyBoy train. HD lifestyle, let me phone game. 4 clips, 2 rock, cone, and game. Being legal, I can't do the first pay. Every time that you gotta
Hey,
face
yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Certain scenes, I'm off the post with drugs, is influence. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13, I'm talking post with drugs, is influence. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back